We're at Sacsayhuaman. It's even higher. This is kind of the level of Puno. I've been doing all right in Cusco, but I'm up another 400 meters. So, let's show you a little bit of the view. I'm sorry if it's noisy microphone from wind or the signal's a bit poor, but we're very high up. So, hopefully I'll go up there because that's where I seem to remember that the eye is of the jaguar. So I want to take you over and show you just how enormous the stones are. When I was here 5 years ago, it was much more open, and now I believe it's a UNESCO site. So it now has wires around everything. You can't go close. But you can see the scale of some of these rocks. They're just absolutely vast, and you cannot get a pin between them. But as I say now, there are these fences running all the way around like in Chichen Itza. I just love the shapes of these rocks. They're just incredible. I've got some runes in my pocket that we can use later. But let's go for a little wander. Oh, catching my breath. I'm trying to show you the view and it's on me. Look at the wonderful curve on this one. So, they're not fully sure what Sacsayhuaman means. Often it means sated condor, hawk. But there's other people who speak Quechua who say it means other things, but it's all kind of lost slightly in a fog. Let's show you part of the view. You'll have to let me know if you can see and hear this. So down, you can't see very well, but there's just mountainous drops everywhere we're looking. Sorry about that. Getting a bit of a sore arm from holding the phone. And I'm trying as well to protect the microphone from the wind. Oh good, I'm glad you can see in here. So, over this way, you can see and we will find a space to look at some cards. I'd like to take us up here. It's a lot busier than 5 years ago, and I don't see the llamas. It's almost like the presence of this many tourists has taken the llamas away, the llamas. Windy, it is a bit windy, it's always windy up here though. But I am trying to protect the mic with my hand. I don't know where you go anymore. You used to go up these stairs, but UNESCO has closed them. I know it's about protecting a site, but it seems funny. This used to be, they called it a fortress, but it was a big temple that was created above the lower part of Cusco that was already a town in the shape of a jaguar or a lion, some people argue. But even on this side, big stones, and this whole area was a kind of plaza where people gathered. You can see a little bit of thatched housing over there. Let's give you a view, not of me. I love the way these rocks are, and obviously when the conquistadors came, they just took down all these rocks, the ones they could move. I mean, some of those over there, they couldn't move. And then they smashed them up and used them to build a new colonial Cusco. It just seems, I was very struck by how there are places in Mexico like Chichen Itza where they're still absolutely fully there almost, the entire pyramid. And I yearn to see how these places might have looked. This is the only one, Saqsayhuamen and Cusco, where I've managed to find a reproduction or an idea of how it might have looked at some point. I'm walking this way. I'm not sure whether we'll find the path up, but let's have a try. Otherwise, we can sit down for a bit and pull some cards, because it's always fun to hear the energies of place. It is hard to talk and breathe. The other thing about wandering around, oh look, I think I might have to take us over there actually, because I think that the view might be spectacular. Not sure. As I say, it was 5 years ago I last came here. It's stiller here, there's not so much wind. It's also interesting to read the history and to see the kind of speculation that goes on as to how they built these things. They just don't know. And much as I'm always up for hearing mystical and magical versions of how things became, I sometimes think when we say that only aliens could build this, there's There's a little bit of sort of kind of colonial racism within that notion. I'm not saying they didn't. I'm just saying it deprived an indigenous group of their magnificence and engineering and stonework, obviously. So let's go down here. Wow, there's actually a bit down here that they haven't put string around. And here, along the edge, oops, I nearly tripped over then, seems to be Cusco. So here you can see some of the terraces that would have been used, sorry, here's the terraces that would have been used for growing grains and maize, papas nativos, my favourite. Let's take you to this view. That's as near to the downward slope as you're going to get me. But that is Cusco, and down there, this area is the head of the jaguar. On top of this structure, I believe up there is where the eye of the jaguar is. And then the entire rest flows down, and you have the neck, the body, the leg, and the tail, which was the complete outside shape of the original city. So I found a couple of rocks here. I wonder, I kind of need to perch. If we can perch it in a tree. I managed that before, but that's a bit... Yeah. So let's maybe have a little sit down. I can use my bag maybe to stand. Oh, it's a wobbly seat. So let's see. It's a bit dark. I'm not sure you'll be able to see the cards. No, let's move a little bit more. Let's go somewhere. Saqsayhuaman had a little bit of a connection trouble there. I think what would be quite nice is a patch over here that we could run down to and enjoy ourselves with. I'm going to put my bag up there and then sit that on the bag somehow. Complicated. Maybe I'll bring it down there. There we go. So you can see some of these vast stones. I'll take my glasses off so that I can read any comments. Morning, everybody. So, yeah, this is live, Gertrude. Wassail Melissa, wassail Catherine. I'm having to wear my woolly hat even though it's making me hot because the sun's overhead. I don't want to go burning my bald patch. So what are you all saying? Let's move that out of the way. I like that in the background. It is absolutely beautiful. And I believe that this area, Cusco and the Sacred Valley, has more ruins than anywhere else. So, do we have a message here on the 13th of October that we'd like to share? Sacsayhuaman. You know, what's your energy? What are you up to? I'll see you later. You're having a rough time for you. Okay, I'll come to that in a minute, Ada. Let's get the... I don't want to jump horses midstream. I want Sacsayhuaman. Mona, moon, recognize. What are we recognizing? Oh, you got a new job. Well done. Wassail. Recognize what? What do you want us to recognize? What do you want us to recognize? Right now we have a spillage on the floor. Oh, do we ever? Right, we're beginning with tear, smelt, and purge. What are we recognizing? So Sacsayhuaman is talking about, I hope you're saying kind things there in a language I don't understand, because you don't want to mess with Sacsayhuaman. So Sacsayhuaman's kind of talking about the need to transform through, they're saying through fiery laughter. Now, I don't know what that means, but to purge ourselves of confines is the best way to put this. To purge ourselves through the fire of laughter of the confinements that we wear so readily. And there's something about the energy of what is confining us somehow being something we just slipped into. And we have the wonderful card to which is to be untamable. There's something within this about a desire for freedom within the stones. These stones, okay, go on, tune in. These stones were here as temples, as celebrations of life, as transformative energies. And now, it's not that they're no longer function in the way that they wanted to and the way in which they did. But there is an energy I'm sensing where the building of Cusco down there that used these stones has spread some of that energy. and has brought that energy to a point where it will begin somehow to vibrate anew. That's interesting. For mankind, for us, for each of us, for humankind, it's almost like these stones, the ceremonial, I wanted to say religious, but ceremonial energies were linked to soul reclamation somehow. We need to remember that a lot of people, I want to just know what you're saying, because I can't even call you a name because I don't know the script that you're writing in. And stopping with 5, I'm really not sure. Wassail Steve, how are you? So yeah, you're putting me off, and you're cutting in at the moment to the messages that are coming through. So I had a really nice thread, but your stop energy. Okay, no, it's not you from India, SG. That's beautiful. It's the person that's writing and leaving 5-finger stop signals. I don't know what they're saying. Wassail, Francesca. So there's something about the connectedness. I just said about soul reclamation, and the stones immediately were kind of bringing a different sort of a correction to my sort of, what do I want to say? To my own life's philosophy. I can't understand how these Inca and Quechua people lived. They were one with everything, and that's this final message. They didn't see themselves as separate to the stones, as separate to the mountains, separate to the trees, as separate to each other, the animals, the plants. They honored the energy of the world that gave them life. Wow. You know, I am sidetracking here, but I am looking forward at some point to coming to India, because I just think there's an education for me there. So at some point, India. So yeah, they connected to everything. They made offerings to the earth, to Pachamama. They made offerings to the air, to the water, to the wind, to the weather, to the stones, to animals. They offered. And there's something about the transformative energy. I've spoken about this before. But when we make an offering, we're not supposed to just pop fruit that came off a tree and give it back to nature, because nature's like, no shit, mate, I made that. What we need to do is we need to transform and show how we honor the gifts from the world, to transform them, to create something new and gift that back to the energy of place, to the energy of water, weather, whatever it is, whatever your animism, spirit energy is, it needs to be transformed. Here, there's a lot of this fermented maize, which is chicha. All new people. Yeah, I think there's a lot of new people here today, and I adore having new people. If you're new, subscribe and press like. I never say that, but it would be a beautiful thing. It would be me honouring you, honouring me, honouring you, honouring me, and honouring these stones. So just quickly, Ada, because you asked, and I honestly can't do everybody, because we're here on a collective. Ada wants a card. Yes. Yeah, and you can donate. PayPal me at Rustling Around. Thank you, Ada. Ada. Wendhorn. Wendhorn. So Wendhorn, this is 35. It's an energy of change. It's an energy, Ada, that's connected to the moon. And it's about unbinding. It's to unbound, being unbound. You have to recognize the things that imprison you, the thoughts that block your mind from moving forwards, the things in the past that act as burdens that you wear that can't fit through your future doorway. So the notion of unbinding, the Wendhorn, is to kind of work with the moon, howl with the moon, to release, yeah, a guttural collective energy. Yeah, and maybe fill it with fiery laughter, but it's a desire for change. Yeah, there's an energy of shame, but you know what? Shame's a really weird tool. Shame is something we use to control people. And I would say, because of Norse mythology, you are meant to do everything you did. There are things I've done in my past that people might say, oh, you should be ashamed of that. I'm not. I'm really not. Everything I've done got me to where I am now. And I'm not ashamed of any part of me or any part of my past. I love that I do naughty things, take risks, do things that society doesn't agree with, because that makes me able to grow in a way that society doesn't allow. So, one more card, please, to go with Wendhorn. Although I did put Wendhorn back in, so it could come out again. So, then we're going to go for another walk. As I say, it's one battery, one phone. Here we go. Okay, yeah, look, hang true. This is 12 frequency, Ada. And 12 frequency is a frequency where we hold ourselves still and we wait for inspiration. And it's a review. You have to review your life. It's the same message. Just have a look back at things in your existence that have bothered you and work out, Ada, how to transform them into something wonderful, how to see the light within the darkness. And it's the energy of the cards is saying it's yours to action. This is the moment. Also, we have an eclipse tunnel coming up 25th of October to the 8th of November, and it'll be a solar eclipse followed by a lunar eclipse, and in that space is like a timelessness, and it's the perfect space in which to do a life review. So do a life review, and then you will be given an opportunity for a growth, something new to come into your life. Oh God, my head is so hot with this hat on. I have to take my glasses off so I can read. Wassail Holly! So, how am I going to get up on top? Or, sorry, I'll just show you people. Yeah, I think, though, that collective shame is aimed at people as well, to avoid acknowledging things. It's great fun. I love doing the eclipse tunnels. What's up, Kelly? I just pop my glasses on. I can't see a way up there or any people up there. There are some weird slides as well. Who was that saying hello? Wassail Dawn. So let's just walk along. Stop for a sip of my rationed water soon. Really can't see. I mean, there's more wired roping at the top, which would suggest you can get up there. Oh look, here's the old roof. Let's come around here and see the way the building seems to breathe. Yeah, seriously, these are the most incredible boulders. You cannot get anything between the spaces. We'll keep walking along and we will head over towards yeah, they are an awful lot of spirits in this place. Oh, I love the shape of this one. These, they're just incredible. See, last time I came, you could go in there and you could walk all the way around these steps. And there's a stone doorway, but I'm not seeing the doorway this time. Let's head over here and see if we can get to the eye of the jaguar. Maybe I have to go around here and then go up. As I say, last time you could go up the steps. Oh, I don't know whether you can see. There is Cristo Blanco, the White Christ. Because if you want to superimpose your new religion on an old, you need a big statue or a big cathedral. And as I said before, this whole area, this was the plaza. Sorry, I was leaving you all to yourselves then. Having a little reverie. Thinking about the frequencies. I really think this might be closed off now. Not seeing anyone up there anymore. And it's like a whole different archaeological site. Yeah, there seems to be just a fence running all the way around now. Well, I'm glad you're all enjoying it. I am too. I was looking forward to coming here, and then I was a bit sick. But the sickness is gone. I think this is just completely locked off now. Maybe around the corner there might be another way up. Let's take you over to this edge while we're heading. There's the White Christ. Wassail Beautiful clips. Yeah, there's not a single person up there anymore. This is so terribly disappointing, UNESCO and the Peruvian Cultural Department. Yeah, there's no way to get up there anymore because that's where you come in. That's a real shame. It's got like a round circular amphitheatre up there, and that's the Eye of the Jaguar. Really wanted to see it. Hey look, I don't know whether you'll be able to see this. There we go. Viva el Perú. Let's go in to Sacsayhuaman then. It's almost Kelly. On the Sunday, I need to go back into the town. On Sunday, I'm hoping to get on a very old-fashioned train on a 10-hour journey to Lake Titicaca, and that's actually where my Jupiter line is. I'm about 200 miles away. And Jupiter lines tend to be, well, all astrological lines, astro travel lines are sort of powerful within 700 miles. So, I think I'm walking the wrong way to get there. I think I've entered a bit you're not supposed to be in accidentally. And I need to get out. Sorry about that, people. Doing a little bit of UNESCO illegal entry there. So, let's go down here and then we'll head up into the stones. Oh, this stone is talking. Let's get a card from this stone. Oh, Ada, it's your stone. This is the one that's talking about unbind. I feel like it's also talking about unbinding take away all this ropery. They're to be adored. They're to be tactile. They're bloody stones. The stones are incredible. Let's have a second card from that. Look at the shape of this stone that's talking. It's saying unbind. Unbind, show gratitude, give thanks, and then we've got sap, was. Let an energy within you rise like springtime. Bring something new into your existence. So let's go up. I think I'm probably going the wrong way round, as ever, because that says exit. Ooh, look, let's go over here. This could be a bit hairy Mary for me. See what's round this corner. Oh, interesting. Kind of like an end area. There were a lot of spaces like this in Machu Picchu that seemed to open to nothing. They've fitted a lot of lights now that weren't here before either, to illuminate the stones at night. Yet the site closes at 5:30. Oh, talk among yourselves. Here comes a door up here. So, these were the steps that last time you could walk in. And then around here, I'll show you the door into Punku. Sí, Inti es sol. So Inti is the sun. The window of the sun. Gracias, señora. So, window of the sun. And there is the sun shining down on the window. It's massive. Also, I need to sit down and get a little drink of water. I'll take you and show you the view. tell you what's very strange is how many people here are taking photos with themselves looking sexy against the stones. I think I might just pause here for 1 sec. Kind of wanted to find somewhere to rest the camera. It might fall off, but if we're lucky, it will hold. I have to ration my water because you can't carry masses of it. Also, I've got my iPad because when this runs out, I want to try and record some more of the zodiac signs. But let's just see what else Saqsayhuaman, sexy woman. See, and that's why they're all leaning on the stones like it's sexy, because it's Saqsayhuaman. Let's find out some more messages. This is about optimism. Harvest. Yeah. It's a notion of potential, seeing possibility that comes towards you and deciding that you will action, you will harvest what you need to make a better energy frequency to surround you, to flow through you, to bring not a renewal, but to bring you, it is like a renewal, but it's not a renewal. It's not going backwards, it's going forwards. It's new. It's just a newer energy. But you have to action that harvest from the 12 frequency. You have to find your own divine intuition to connect you with some kind of new frequency, magic. I think there's another door around the corner. Might be a door of the moon. Kija, not sure. Spanish would say Kija, I think. But I think that Quechua would say Kila. So to go with the harvest, to go with the actioning, what else would you like to say? There's a very calm energy here. It's very busy, but it's like things sitting backwards in the shadows. Being watched is a big energy here. So here we've got a little bit of we've got a few cards. Oh, look. The harvest, your future, your now, your possibilities are limitless and endless. From within the Gununga Gap, within the void, you can reach in through philosophy and bring in new ideas and pull them down towards you. Oh, look, a bit like the wind there. It's followed by embraced, Ofalagu, mirror. This is about creating, bringing towards you from the Gununga gap a new energy frequency, working with spirit 063. And then we have this springtime energy, this energy of something from within the eclipse tunnel rising up if you can seek it, find it and transform it. And it's got, the sap is a cosmic surge, it's Perth. It's this energy. There's a lot of musical frequency attached to the pear tree because woodwind instruments are often made from the pear tree. Also, the fermenting of cider pears, but they're called peri pears because a cider made from the fermenting, just crushing pears and fermenting them, that's about making an offering, returning things to the Gununga gap so that you can take something new out. You can't have new toys to play with till you tidy away the old ones. And then we have, it's a beginning, a new bud. It's an opportunity, a divine moment to move into a new frequency. So I'll pop those back and we're going to climb a bit higher, I think. I'm seeing 25 at the moment. So yeah, here, this is a bit of a popular place for door photos. There's the door. I'm not going to stop there because this area is a lot more crowded and it's photo opportunity time. It does seem such a shame that all the yamas, the llamas, jamas, have gone because there's so much more presence of the tourists. This stone here is so beautifully rounded as it goes along the corner. Oh, I love the shape of this stone. Oh, the energy here, that sort of sagging stones look is incredible. So disappointing that you can't go up there any longer. Because also there are some old, really ancient stone slides. I guess this one sort of had a lintel on the top. Oh, there's a lot of dust coming down this bit. You see, you could go all the way along here. That's been prohibited. And you could go down there. Kerry, I'm not sure. talked about it earlier. I'm sure there is something that was something mystical to do with frequency, but I still think it was the people who lived here. Not sure I want to sort of disenfranchise their magic by saying that it was aliens. Gracias. We're going up again. Whew. It's very, very thin air. Oh. And here we're connecting with the natural rock. Interestingly, a lot of these rocks were transported from about 30 kilometers away. It's an incredible view. Yeah, thanks, Holly. Hi, Wassail Cooking with Shaman vlog. It's getting higher. Going to take you to the very top, I think, and then we're going to see if we get a great view of Cusco. Up here, so I'm having to kind of block the microphone a bit. Oh yeah, I think we're going to get an amazing view to end. Yeah, there's no one at the top of the other side. It is a good job I'm an air sign. I have air, sun and moon. And here we are looking at temples, both the sun and the moon. I think we actually have to go down that way to get to the viewing point. Hey, look, people! Here are the Llamas, just on the hour. Hola, Llamas! $26.26. Hola. Apparently we from the top of Saqsayhuaman. Oh, look, more. So the whole of Cusco spread out, pardon. Thanks, Urban Alchemy. Peace and love to you. So this is the city of Cusco. I can't say that I could point out where the map of the Jaguar is, but if you Google Cusco Jaguar map, it will turn up. I just need to go and see some llamas because they've come up. They might spit at us. Hola llama, sending you love. Sending you love as you eat. Hola. That one looks a bit younger. I mean, I'm saying the llamas, it could be alpacas. I did go and there was a chart to learn how to say which are which, or how to identify them. Yes, welcome to everyone joining. If you're just joining me and you haven't, press a thumbs up. Look, and I'm not even suffering with vertigo at the moment, which is a bit amazing for me. I've got to go down into the town and purchase my train ticket to Puno and Lake Titicaca. So let's wander over there. I just want to get somewhere and pull a few more cards before we finish. The trouble is, I haven't got my glasses on and I think I might be trapped unless this is the exit here. Ah, it might be. I want to take us up to here and then we should be able to see the last part of Cusco. I was thinking just now, oh no, hang on, there's a fence. I was thinking just now how the last time I visited here, I was having a love affair. And it's very different to visit somewhere with another than alone. I think I've got to go down that way to get up there. No, I'm not sure how you get up there. I don't want to go down there. I want to try and get up there. Very odd. Let's go down again and see if it's around the other edge and up. Maybe it's just another area now blocked off. I don't see anyone up there. No, I think that's another UNESCO loss. And there's Cristo Blanco again. Let's just look at the view from this side. one up on that top bit. It seems very sad. Wind, sorry. It seems very sad that access is being denied. I'll walk down this side because there's a lot of people coming up. And you can look at the view while I watch the steps. Because I don't want to go tumbling down while you're all watching. Oh, so let's just pop this, no, over here. Trying to find places to wedge a phone. Still, you can get a view. Yeah, I'll be honest, Catherine, that is an energy I get in all old sites. They're sad that they're no longer being venerated. They're sad they're no longer their purpose. You think of the energy in all of these stones. You think of however it was done, whether it was with sound, whether it was with leather pulleys to drag things. People sweated and toiled to build something beautiful that, as with the history of the earth, another group came in and stole from them and destroyed. And that there is a sense of, I just want to see, it's like I want to go back in time. I want to shift the dimensions forwards and see this place working. And yet at the same time, there's still an energy here of suppression of others, even though celebratory. There is so much confused frequencies. Yeah, they really are being blocked from human contact. Ever since UNESCO, when you get a UNESCO listing, you seem to have to put wires around things so that modern humans can't sense the magnificence of their ancestors. It's like being banned from connecting with the energies. So, this is so interesting. This is the third time that Wendhorn has come out. I can almost hear, like ceremonial fanfares going on down there. I'm beginning to hear the noise of a crowd now. Can hear weeping for something that's lost. And yet time in nature is not an energy that grieves, but there is something slightly mournful that's coming through. So being unbound from life. So the stones are saying, when we were here, regardless of the acts that these things often became over periods of time, and even that transformed. There's something here about the loss of human connection to, and there's my fly, the loss of human connection to place, to the natural world, to the oneness that this place represented. Every part of this structure was an offering to the energies of the world, the building of it. Sorry if the wind's at the moment. Just pop those down. I feel like I'm going to lose the card in a minute, so I'm going to pull this way. It's Inti. It is the Temple of the Sun. This was about almost just the very presence of temple, stone, brickwork is reminding people that you are honoring the life force of everything, the oneness of life. You know, even to look at it now, in its ruination, there's still a memory locked in to the frequency that is talking about oneness. And look, the bottom card is returned again, like the All Rune, oneness. This is a remembrance of a time when people knew how to honor the world around them. And I mean everything in the world around them. And we've lost that connection. We've lost that contact. And the stones, they just want us to remember. So, just leave my bag over there. And I'll take you to the edge before I sign off. Thank you all for joining me, because as I said, last time I was here, I was with a beautiful man. And this time I'm here. So, here is your last glimpse. Yeah, the sky is amazing at night. It's going to be even better when we get to Puno, because Lake Titicaca has a lot less light. You know, there's a lot of light pollution even from Cusco. So, beautiful people, it was a joy to have a love affair with all of you while I was here. And I'm gonna try and find space to do Aries. Just these stones, the shadows that they make, so beautiful. So beautiful, people. Live from Saqsayhuamen. Signing off, thanking you all for being here. And I'll get on with Aries. Catch you all very soon. Wassail.